Hello everybody and welcome to the Panda podcast. I'm currently calling in from Brasov, Romania. I've been traveling around Europe for the last 2.5 months, shooting a whole bunch of content, and I'm calling in from the most lavender-esque room I think I have ever been in. It's wonderful. It's an Airbnb. It's absolutely fantastic. But throughout this, even though I've been shooting a lot, we are very quickly approaching my 1-year anniversary of me being on YouTube, and I wanted to have a very honest discussion about it. Now, I want to preface that this is not a video about whinging, whining, and complaining, because it is titled My Very Unsuccessful First Year on YouTube, but I want it to rather be an in-depth discussion about the experience and analytics behind my channel and what I've learned. So hopefully this is helpful to other creators who are in a similar position to me, or people who are starting out on YouTube. So let's get right into it. Okay, let's jump right into the raw basics. So I uploaded my first video on the 14th of September 2022. Since then, I have uploaded 41 long-form videos and 8 YouTube shorts. Most of the videos have been travel vlogs, while some of them have been discussions like this one in the form of a podcast. In terms of the analytics, I have reached just shy of 500 public watch hours over the course of this 1 year, and I have 172 subscribers. Yikes, bro. Yikes. Now, why don't we start with some of the positives? What has worked for me over the past year? So my most successful video in terms of views has been my Why Are There No Trains to Melbourne Airport video, which is almost about to hit 1.5k views. Then my most successful in terms of audience retention and watch time is actually another podcast video, How to Quit Vaping/Smoking, The Harsh Truth. Now, the one thing that both of these videos have in common is that they are evergreen videos. They get anywhere between 20 to 50 views per day, every single day. And part of the reason to why is because they imply commonly asked questions. If somebody types up on Google, for example, trains to Melbourne Airport, my video is the thing that pops up. Same thing if somebody asks on Google how to quit vaping/smoking, my video is also one of the videos that pops up, and that's where most of those views come through because they are issues that people either want to know about or it's a problem they want to solve. It's always going to be there, and while those two problems still exist, those two videos are going to continuously get views. So it's good to have both of those on my channel. Now, over the course of the last 6 months, I've had some relative success in the sense that my production value has improved quite a lot. The more that I've shot, the more that I've edited, the more money that I've put in. It's gotten a lot more viewership comparatively to the 6 months before that, which is really good to note. And I've had a couple of moments of success where I upload a video and in the first 2 days it gets a bunch of views and then it completely stagnates. So for example, I uploaded a Singapore vlog, $80 Love Hotel Singapore, and in the first 2 days, got like 800 views and then it completely stagnated. And that's been the case for the majority of my YouTube videos. So I guess it just means that not enough comments, not enough likes, not enough shares, the algorithm's not pushing it out there more. So that's just something interesting to note. Now, what hasn't worked for me over the past year? I think one of the biggest things has been not knowing my exact target audience. Because one of the things on YouTube that you need to do is have a specific target audience in mind so that you can provide value to that specific type of audience that you're directing your videos towards. Now, most of my channel is travel videos, but I also do these podcast videos, which is somewhat separated from travel, but I've incorporated them together. Now, the ultimate the ultimate best outcome for a YouTuber would be to win people's time and win people's commitment to your channel specifically. That is like the ultra best outcome that you want. But if you don't have your specific target audience in mind and catering to their needs, then you're not going to retain much of an audience. And I've had a lot of trouble trying to figure out, one, what I want to do, and to which market I want to do it for. So that's been a big part of the struggle. And, YouTube is a business and it's a market, and providing value could mean a million different things. Providing value could be anything from entertainment value to teaching somebody how to do something, to spreading a message. The list just goes on and on and on. And in regards to my travel videos, they haven't always been engaging, they haven't always been exciting, they haven't always been interesting. They're not bad per se. I definitely think there are some videos that deserve more views than what they've got, but that happens sometimes. You make your videos, you learn from your mistakes, and you have to move on from there. Now, what's one of the most important things that I have learned over the last year? I think one of the things that is very apparent to me right now is knowing what to shoot before you shoot it. Right now, I have more than 1 terabyte worth of backlogged footage over the last 2 months in Europe that I have not put on YouTube. 99.97% of it is not online and is sitting in a hard drive. I spent an entire month in Italy, up and down the whole country. I was in Portugal, I was in Spain, and I spent an entire month in Greece. And I think part of the reason why it's been an issue is because I have been shooting just to shoot things, not planning things in advance. Sure, maybe some days I'd have an idea on what to shoot and I'd go and shoot it. But when I was traveling with my friends, we were just too busy doing other things that I was just more shooting things along the way as we did them, as opposed to really planning something and saying, okay, this is what I want to accomplish today. Let's do this, this, and this, and we'll see what happens. And if it ends up happening, great. And if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. Shooting too many things and having too many clips becomes incredibly overwhelming. And when you're traveling as much as I do, when you're on a bus for 8 hours and you're on a train for 10 hours and you're on a flight for 4 hours, and this is happening every 3 or 4 days, and you're also working every day, you're shooting every day, you're going through all of your clips and trying to sort things out, it's impossible to keep up. And that's been one of my biggest struggles. And that's a big reason why the vast majority of my footage is not on YouTube. There should be 50 additional vlogs on there right now that aren't on there because I have not been shooting videos in a way that's manageable, essentially. And then another thing as well is that I don't want this footage that I've got now to go to waste. So this is something I've literally done in the last couple of days where I've actually uploaded some really intense good moments from footage that I haven't turned into long form content in a YouTube short. So I uploaded 2 videos from Portugal, for example, that are 2 funny moments from when I was in Portugal, and I don't have any long-form Portuguese vlogs up on my YouTube channel at the moment. So that's another thing to keep in mind as well, to note that not all of your travel vlogs have to be full-length videos. They can just be in the form of a short if you want them to. They don't have to go hand-in-hand with each other. So that's literally something over the last 2 or 3 days that's become very apparent to me. So what's next for my channel, now that I'm about to hit that 1-year mark? When I was in northern Greece, in the countryside up north for about 2 weeks, it gave me a lot of time to think and really plan something in advance in a way that I had never done before. So I just spent an entire week in Bulgaria on a solo adventure across the entire country and shot a whole bunch of things that I had thought about shooting in advance, and planned them in a way and took action on things in a way that I'd never done before. It was an absolutely wild adventure, traveling across a very misunderstood country, getting involved in a variety of different situations. It's something I'm really excited to get out there, and I really hope that there is an audience out there that finds value in that. So I think for the moment, aside from my short form content, I'm going to axe everything else in regards to long form and focus on this Bulgaria series. And I really hope it hits. I really hope it hits in some capacity. So I'll upload those and we'll see how we go. But regardless, I'm very, very proud of the way that I handled that experience in Bulgaria and just keep moving forward from there. Now, for those of you watching who have a YouTube channel, whether it be in a similar position to mine or just starting out, stay strong. Seriously, stay strong. And remember that the law of attraction is real. Keep trying new things. Keep manipulating the market. Keep putting new things out there. Because if you have that attitude and that burning desire and that genuine belief that you will succeed, you are far more likely to attract success than if you doubt yourself. So always keep that in mind. Alrighty, and that is it. Thank you very much for watching the Nate Panda podcast. I'm very active over on my Instagram at Nathan Panda Official, so drop me a follow over there. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Please comment down below. And of course, subscribe for hopefully better content as we've discussed in this video. And I will catch you in the next one. See ya.